Hello, hello, it's me, Adan. Apologies for the delay, but we should be on now. I just got stuck playing a different game. So here we are, but today we're playing Kentucky Route Zero. Now, I did play this on PC, but I think I only played like the first 3 chapters, I want to say. And there are 4 chapters, 5 chapters in total. So let's get started. I'll just replay through the first few chapters, not a problem. Because it's been a while, and I remember being very, very good. And it's, of course, from my favorite publisher, Annapurna Interactive. They publish a lot of really good stuff, a lot of really good indie projects. And I love them to bits. They're really good. So this is a point-and-click adventure game, but it's different from any other point-and-click adventure game you've played before. For example, there are very few puzzles to solve. Most of them are just sort of esoteric kind of things. That's kind of funny. So a notebook, a videotape, or an audio tape. We'll go with the notebook. I don't think it's a difference. Here we go. Act 1. And I can't move around because I've only got the 1. So limits and demonstrations is Act 1. Act 2 is the entertainment. Act 3 is here and there along the echo. Act 4 is un pueblo de nada, which is Spanish for a town of nothing. And Chapter 5 is nobody knows. It has weird words. Alright, so let's go. Act 1. This is the TV edition. I'm not sure what has changed between the TV edition, the console edition, and the original PC edition. Equus oils. I do love the art style on this. It's very, very good. It's just sort of like stripped down, but you can still you can tell what everything is. And that's our character. And that's our dog. A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words Lisette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, Curiosities. So that was our truck, and our dog. An old hound in a straw hat. Both have seen better days. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Let's speak to him. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles, I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, lots of tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. Hey, there's a tractor in the background. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? His name is Homer. Her name is Blue. Oh, so I get to choose. So our character's name is Conway, and we get to choose. His name is Homer. Her name is Blue. Just some dog. I don't know his name. We'll go with her name is Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. And then Conway says, I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive, or I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Let's do the first one. Hey, I understand. You have to get to do the job. I understand. You have got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe get some rest somewhere in there. Maybe have a drink, then back at it. There's dignity in that rhythm. So where is Dogwood Drive? How long have you been working here? What's your rhythm like? What's your rhythm like? Oh, I just like to listen to the TV. I used to do a lot of poetry on the computer, but I don't have the ear for it lately. Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of... Well, to get where you're going... Well, to get there, you've got to take the Zero. The Zero is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down to the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. So, we start pretty... basement. It starts pretty regular point-and-click adventure. You got a little puzzle to solve. And now we're downstairs. Oh. A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. 1. No open flames near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. Strictly limit the time spent in basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Alright. Basement people. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Are they playing a TTRPG? Conway clears his throat. Oh, sorry. Didn't know there was anyone down here. Did you hear something? No. Sorry, I was looking at the rules again. Huh? It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? Yeah, they're playing a TTRPG. I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. Okay. I guess I'm going down, is it? Oh, no, hold on. I didn't think I could go any further over there. No, I can't. Yeah, I'm blocked off. Where am I supposed to... So they can't hear me at all. That's weird. Hey, there it is. Gain peace. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. Alright, now let's turn the lights back on. And give the D20 to our friends at the card table. Oh! Folding chairs are arranged around a worn card table. The chairs are empty, and the surface of the table is bare. Conway places the 20-sided die on the table. Conway keeps the 20-sided die in his pocket and walks away. I'll put it on the table. It's their 20-sided die. Alright, let's get to the breaker. There we go. So, ghosts already. I forgot how great this music was. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. Well, I better get those directions and head to the 0 if you don't mind. There were some people down in your basement. Yeah, let's do that one. There were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around those roads. She'll get you to the 0. The password is... damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long. Kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. Okay. I can talk to Joseph again? No luck with that computer password? Maybe you're going too fast. Don't force it now. Just try to think like a poet. Alright, I guess. So in the office, he said. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User. Conway. Joseph. Joseph. Password. Wheels slide loose. The stars drop away. I talk and listen to him talking. I think the stars drop away. Nobody saw the accident. The moon throbs. It's late. The stars drop away. The moon throbs. The lights whine. Password accepted. Yeah, I wrote a poem. How's it going in there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Messages. Address book. Games. Exit. Let's try messages. Message 1 is from Donald at Hotmark Mail. Message 2 is from Accounts Consolidated Mail. Read message 1. Fragments dim of lovely forms. Joseph, I know it's been a while, and I know you're still sore. But there's a whole world in here, and we need your help to unmask it. Yes, the caves are cold and damp, and we are old and lame. Never mind, I can't remember why I even started writing this. I miss those days in the lab with you and our dear Lula. Maybe you found your own Xanadu. Well, so have I. End of message. Alright. So that was Donald. So let's read message 2. Account standing urgent. Dear Equus Oils, this is an urgent automated message that your account is overdue by more than 14 days. In response, we have switched you to our low reliability Dirty Power Plus plan. Consider making a payment immediately to obviate the need for us to switch you to Sustained Brownout Select. Sincerely, your friends at the Consolidated Power Company. Well, that sounds like a power company. Alright. So now we will exit messages. There's a lot of stuff to read in this game, and I really recommend going through everything. So now we'll do address book. Zero, Dogwood Drive, Marquez. The 0. The address, the 0, is not real. Well. Dogwood Drive is not real. Okay. Well, Marquez better be real. I think I played Marquez Residence, 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. Got it? Out there on Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look, while you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine into your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power's all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. Oh, I didn't get to do games. Wait, let me do games. Games is not real. Alright. Hilarious, computer. Hilarious. Alright. Let's go. One more chat with Joseph. Sun's gone down. You and Blue better get on that road if you're going to make your delivery. Hey, Blue. Conway scratches Blue's right ear. How's it going, Blue? Take it easy, Blue. What do you think of this place? How about a treat? What do you think of this place? It's odd. I never noticed it driving by. Seems like they're really on the rocks. Mostly he's just having a conversation with himself. How about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. Oh! He reminds me a bit of your old man Ira. Of your old man Ira? Do you miss that guy? He was a good man. A good boss. So, which one? Do you miss that guy? That whole conversation with my dog. Alright, let's get back in the truck. Conway moves on. Conway takes a minute to think. Now let's go. It's time to go. Conway has nowhere to go. It's back in the truck. Alright. Aha, so now we're driving. So it was 65, northeast on 65, which is this way. And then take a left at the... Oh, no, wait. Oh, gosh. There we go. And then take a left at the burning tree. A tall black oak burns on a hill above the road. Alright. Marquez Farmhouse. Well, hold on. Let me just... We'll come back. I'm just interested in figuring out museum. The sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off, but the front door is open. Enter the museum, drive away. Oh. Alright, we'll come back to the museum. Because I have forgotten. all of this stuff. Let's go to Marquez Farmhouse. Directions Marquez Oils. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see... Yeah, we're here already. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong... there we go. Act 1, Scene 2. Oh, maybe I should have gone to the places first. My bad. Marquez Farmhouse. I don't want to get through this too quick. It's very good. I might spend the whole 2 hours in the first chapter if I can. Pretty dark out here, huh? So I guess if you set up the path here, the farmhouse up on the hill a bit. Pretty dark out here, huh? Hope I can borrow you a treat up there. Alright. A street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. Is Blue coming? No, Blue, you should stay behind. Yeah, stay with the car, Blue. I'll be back soon. That's cool. Oh, there's a graveyard. Good. A family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquez. That's an L. Light switch. I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? I didn't see any owl. I know, I saw it out in the window once. Big ugly thing. All sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something particular here? I drive deliveries for a small antique shop. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying their bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Joseph says you're too smart to watch TV. Actually, I have a TV here that I think belongs to you. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The 0, I know. Alright. Set up TV. Look at this. This art style is amazing. That's not how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? Ma thought she heard ghosts in the static. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. Let's do that one. I know about that. She was ill, wasn't she? Mentally, I mean. Kind of distant. Fearful? Fearful, yeah, that's the way to put it. No, things just had to be a certain way. No, just expressive. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised. Are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. Okay. TV. Wait, we're going past the TV to whatever, the barn behind the farm. Or the barn behind the house, I mean. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. The picture on the TV. What do you keep out in that barn? Used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. So I really just need to get to the 0. Your cousin? That's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. Wait, how does that work? She has a workshop up north a ways, by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the 0. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV. But I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on 65, heading north. Then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the Zero is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. So that was odd. Was the TV in the barn the same? I mean, was it the same picture? It's a bit hard to tell, but I think it was supposed to be. Maybe I should have asked about the TV instead of the barn. Oh good, now he's gone too. Ghosts everywhere. Oh, that's what he meant by she's older now. Shouldn't I get the TV? No? Okay, I guess we're just going. I guess the light's staying on though. What's that? Going down to the truck. Hey. There are some horses out there behind the house. I just met the strangest lady. She seemed pretty nice. She kind of creeped me out, Blue. She seemed pretty nice. I hope we see her again. Is this bluegrass? I think this is bluegrass. Actually, let's linger for a bit. It's good music. That's a religious song. Yay! Good job, guys. Alright, now we can go. Conway moves on. Alright, so there was a museum up here, right? Let's see if we can go to that museum. There we go. I love this map, by the way, and how it's done. Conway steps to the museum's doors. A few feet inside the museum doors, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. The room is cold, dark, and still. A book lies open on a table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Walk to the hallway, walk to the glass doors, look at the book. Look at the book. Conway looks at the book. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. A three-word phrase written in pencil on the first page is smudged and indecipherable. On the first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antique adding machine, surrounded by whiskey bottles. Walk to the hallway. Walk to the hallway. Conway walks down the hallway to the left. Conway steps echo against the hallway's marble floor and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls. The hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Look at the boxes on the walls. Conway examines the boxes on the walls. The first box, just a few feet into the hall, contains an assortment of bird wings. Some are missing feathers. One large, brightly colored wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly out from the tip. Look at the darkened display case. Common examines the darkened display case. The display case is several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit, and back in this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a short history of fowl hunting in the region and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Interesting. Alright, go back to the entrance. And then do the, large glass doors. Walk to the glass doors. The glass doors won't budge. To apply any more force would likely break them. Force through the doors. Yeah, why not? The glass shatters. Somewhere ahead, a light switches on. After a moment, it switches off. The room is dark again, and the floor is covered in broken glass. Walk through the glass doors. Broken glass grinds into Conway's boots as he walks down the hall. He has the feeling of being in a larger space. Very little light reaches the far end of the hallway. Feel the walls, feel the floor, feel the walls. Conway runs his hands along the walls. The walls are completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensing on the surface. Feel the floor. Conway kneels and runs his hands along the floor. The floor is completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensing on the surface. Okay, let's get the hunk out of here, because... Alright, we'll leave the museum. That was an interesting sidebar. Exit the museum. Conway walks out of the museum. I wonder what that flashing light was. Drive away. Alright, so we're looking for... That's Brownsville Road. Annetta Road. Nolan Dam Road. Hold on, what did he say? Peonia and Wax, okay. By the lake. Union Lake, Dog Creek Road. Cub Run High. Ooh, bait shop. Conway pulls into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, "Live bait, minnows small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips and beer." A green flyer hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then eventually trees. The bait shop is open. Read the flyer first. Computer printed type in a bold font surrounds a clip art illustration of a TV set. The TV has eyes, arms, and legs. Its shoulders are slouched. On the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. A hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. TV repair. No model too old. Inquire within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. Oh, enter the bait shop. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rods, and snacks divide the shop lengthwise from the entrance to the cashier's counter. The left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. Look into the tanks, approach the counter, look into the tanks. The 3 metal tanks aren't labeled, and the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. The contents of the first tank are vaguely gray. The second is a muddy pink. The third is clear, but shiny silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. You want me to reach into the tank? Alright, reach into the first tank. Conway's hand brushes against something roughly the size of his palm. Reach deeper into the tank. Conway's hand comes into contact with a scaly, uneven surface. As he runs his fingers along the bottom, a bead of sweat bridges the inches from his temple to the water's surface. Something bites at his forearm. He recoils. Alright, second tank. Conway's fingers slip through something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating. As his elbow passes into the pinkish mass, he realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Alright, now we'll do the third tank. The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish or massaged by the artificial current. As his eyes near the surface of the water, he can see something colorful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank. Reach deeper. A tremor spreads from his elbow out to his fingertips, and up to the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers. The water is running warm under his skin now, and he has a sensation that something is about to snap. His eyes close. He lays on a rooftop, new shingles rough beneath his back, swelling in the noon sun. He is exhausted. They must have started before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface. His wrists from breaking old sealant. His fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. His boss, Ira, yells from the idling truck below. He shades his eyes with his hand. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter just to get his eyes open. Then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at that place on Cumberland. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank, then above it to a few holes torn in the wall. Nail holes from which an electric sign has come dislodged and fallen into the water. He helps Conway to his feet, looks at him pitifully, and returns to the cash register. Wow. So he got shocked, Conway did. Alright, so approach the counter. A wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with a Sudoku puzzle. Ask about Shannon Marquez's workshop. Ask about the basketball. Yeah. A handwritten sign on the door behind the counter reads, TV repairs by appointment. Please consult with cashier. The cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. After a few moments, with no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign, reads it, then points it out to Conway. Read the note on the workshop door. Weaver, I got your message. Have left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there or what. Ready either way. Shannon. Oh, so she's gone to the mine. Cashier switches on the radio. An AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out his questions. Alright, walk away. That might be a basketball game. Alright. That was the bait show. Was that where we were supposed to be? Was that where we were supposed to find Shannon? This is all the same. Oh yeah, that's Wax Road, Peonia Road. Oh yeah, that was the correct way. I just came up at it a different way. Now what happens if I go all the way up here? Do I just stop? Yeah, I can't go past that. Interesting. Alright. Oh, airplane. Oh. Two shirtless, shoeless men push a light aircraft along the highway. Occasionally, one or the other slips a bit on the sweating asphalt, or stops to pull back his hair. The men are nearly broken. The rubber is almost worn away. Soon these men will be dragging this airplane. That's a weird aside. I don't think I saw this the first time I played. That's quite interesting. Will they make it to the edge of the screen? This is a game you want to take your time with and just sort of enjoy. Just look at all the things that there are to look at. Yeah. Bye, guys, and your weird plane. That was quite interesting. Let's get out of here. Conway has places to go. That was very interesting. I did not see that the first time around. Sunfish Bee Spring Road. These roads have really weird names. Sunfish Road. Oh, church. A singing chorus echoes from within the church. The building is 1 story tall with a pitched roof, and a 3-story spire rising from the front. The top section of the spire is made of stained glass. An interior light illuminates the pines in red, green, and blue. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Light of the Last Great Awakening Baptist Church. Let's listen for a bit. Conway stands and listens to the chorus. The muffled chorus drones at a steady volume, repeating the same 2 verses without rest. Alright, enter the church. The front doors of the church are modest and worn. They are locked. Walk around to the rear of the building. Yep. A ramp leads up from the few dusty metal trash cans to the church's back door. Look in the trash cans. One has a bit of something leafy and rotten stuck to the bottom of it. Another is full of unlabeled videotapes. Enter the church's back door. He finds himself in a kitchen lit by a buzzing fluorescent ceiling fixture. On the counter are a plate of moldy bread and an empty Dixie cup, flecked red around its waxy rim. A set of swinging plastic doors on the far wall lead out of the kitchen. Walk through the plastic doors. Vacant pews sprawl unevenly into the church. A small raised stage lies to the Conway's right, bare except for a tape recorder. The tape recorder's power cord runs to an outlet near Conway's feet. Unplug the tape recorder. The singing stops. The lights fail. Huh. Interesting. I can't go left. Okay. Just quickly go up here just in case there's anything here. No? Alright. Brownsville Road. Oh. Buffalo Creek RECC. Oh, no. There we go. Oh. The office of the Buffalo Creek Rural Electric Cooperative Corporation is almost invisible from the road. Its parking lot overgrown with weeds and its facade sheltered by ivy. Look in a window. A sinewy shadow obstructs the view through the window. Enter the front door. The floor is loosely covered in dirt. Parts of the carpet have rotted with exposure to rain. Wild mushrooms grow in some corners of the room. The wall behind the front desk has been mostly rotted away. It looks fragile. Push to the back wall. Conway finds himself in what may once have been a conference room. The floor has fallen away in places and filled with a dark green mire. The walls of the conference room are decayed and damaged. Push through another wall. The drywall dissolves as Conway pushes through it, falling in damp clumps in the marsh. He breaks through into a long hallway. The glow of a bioluminescent fungus casts a faint blush on the walls. Conway has the feeling he has interrupted something. After a moment of silence, the frog chorus resumes. Interesting. So the point of this game, what this game is showing us anyway, is that, you know, there is... Oh wait, that might leave and I don't want to leave. I don't think it'll leave, just in case. Is that wherever this place is, Kentucky presumably, is decaying, it's dying. And there's not much that can be done about it. Did we go around this place? Oh, we can't go up. Can we? No, we can't. Alright. So yeah, some roads we can't go up. Equisoils, yep. We don't want to go back there. Oh, wreck. Where was that? Nope, we get to see it. Oh no. Oh, is this where the beer or whatever that Joseph was talking about? Oh, I can't step out of the light. I can only stay in my... Yeah. Conway shakes his head. What a mess, huh? That gas station attendant was right. Do you think anyone was hurt? Do you think anyone was hurt? Looks like a tough one to walk away from. Well, I'm glad we caught it. We weren't caught in it, at least. It looks like a tough one to walk away from. Well, I want my Conway to be an empathetic man. A nice, empathetic man. Conway moves on. Diner. The diner doesn't appear to have a name. A vinyl banner slung above the door simply reads 24 hours. It only has one window, behind which the blinds are tightly closed. Try the door. The door swings open easily. A bell rings nearby. The interior of the diner is pitch black. Wait a moment to just the darkness. A bit of errant light from the nearby highway creeps through the open door, and gradually Conway is able to make out a few figures inside. Two old men in trucker hats sit in a corner booth, with a checkers board set on the table between them. A young woman standing behind the counter in an apron must be a waitress. The cook stares blankly from the kitchen. The door slams shut and the room is dark again. Sit down at the counter. Sit down at the counter. He hits his knee on something hard and... Conway walks in the direction of the counter. He hits his knee on something hard and metallic, winces quietly, and then carefully finds his way to a stool. He places his hand on the counter. Another hand, a young woman's, rests itself on his. She guides his fingers to a laminated menu. Conway closes his eyes, opens them, maybe closes them again. Impossible to differentiate. Order coffee, order waffles, ask her about the basketball game. Order coffee. A cup of coffee would do it. Black, oily even, hot, familiar diner coffee. Conway runs his hand down the menu. The surface is uniformly flat and slick with condensation. He feels a warm hand against his cheek and freezes. Her fingers run across the stubble of his chin. He feels like apologizing. She leans forward, and so does he. Huh. So a lot of these things I never found my first time around. I think I just went too fast. Now I want to enjoy it. Can't go down. I like the name of the road changes halfway through. Oh. Rocky Hill Road, can. Ooh, Barren River RECC. The exterior of the Barren River Rural Electric Cooperative Corporation is a dingy beige, sprinkled with fading graffiti. The front door hangs open from a broken hinge. The windows are dark. Look in a window. The windows are too dirty to see anything inside but a few dim shapes. Furniture, maybe, or livestock. Enter the front door. The room feels empty with no furniture other than the built-in front desk, host to a disconnected telephone and a few empty beer cans. Meandering lines of color have been spray-painted along the walls. Behind the desk, a hallway leads into darkness. Pick up the telephone? Yeah. Conway lifts the telephone receiver to his ear. There's no dial tone. The phone is disconnected. Listen closer. Conway closes his eyes. With the phone pressed close to his ear, Conway can hear a thin, quiet roar, like the ocean or the highway. Enter the hallway. The hallway passes several smaller office doors. It quickly disappears into darkness. Something is glowing in the distance, barely. Try an office door or two. One of the office doors is still locked. Another one has been broken open. The door handle bent awkwardly inwards and embedded in the wood, but it's jammed against the filing cabinet. On closer inspection, through the crack in the door, the whole room is filled with filing cabinets and other disused furniture. Okay. Now we'll go get whatever that is at the very end. Walk to the dark end of the hall. The door at the far end of the hallway is tightly closed, but a warm glow bleeds in from its edges. Open the door. Conway opens the door at the end of the hallway. The handle is loose and the door swings open easily. The hallway fills with warmth, light, and the smells of smoke and coffee. About a dozen men and women sit around a campfire in the middle of a large room. Cubicle walls have been cut into pieces, some leaning up against the walls, and some arranged into stacks of firewood. One of the women waves to Conway and offers him an empty chair. It's missing wheels, but it's comfortable and easily adjustable to his height. Someone takes a pot hung above the fire and pours coffee into a styrofoam cup. Conway accepts it, and they all return to watching the fire. Interesting. Can we go this way? No. Okay. Cumberland Parkway. Oh, wait. Anything here? Main Street. So this is a little town. Interesting. Happy Valley Road. Dragonflies. The truck jerks toward the shoulder, nearly run off the road by a swarm of dragonflies. Their wings beat briefly in the headlights and disappear into the night. Huh. More dragonflies. The dragonflies vary their pace. As the truck approaches, they scatter. After a minute or two, Conway can hear a swelling whine to the southeast. Southeast. Oh, there's a house here. The truck pulls up to a house with an intensely bright porch light. The cloud of dragonflies swells around the light, darting, hovering, turning at right angles. There are no lights on in the house. A stencil on the mailbox reads 2880 Beaker Boulevard, and below, written in marker, "No solicitors. I work for long hours and retire early." Was that it for the fireflies? We chase him down the road. Old Munfordville Road. Factory. Okay. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. No, stop it. So if the thing disappears, then a creek runs alongside the highway and then turns towards the towards a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign partly obscured by trees reads, Amer something artificial limb factory. Oh, the artificial limb factory. Hey, zombie. Yeah, I'm not sure where you would have seen this. It's Kentucky. I mean, it's been out for quite some time. So it's possible that you just, you saw it when it was on PC. I'm just going through a bunch of different roads trying to find different things. Oh, on-ramp. Wait. No, not yet. That's to go to Route 0, and I don't want to go to Route 0 yet. I want to see what other things I can find. There's a lot of weird things in this place, in this small map. I haven't been over here yet, right? I can't go that way. All right. Can I go this way? Hold on. Did I go this way? Frenchman Knob Road. Hammondsville Road. I can't go here. How come it wouldn't let me before? Weird. Are we done? We might be done. Because up here was the bait shop. Yeah, there's the bait shop. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we did all this. Oh, it just ends there. Alright, I guess we're going to the on-ramp now. Yeah, we definitely did all this. Alright, we'll go back to the 65. And then get on the on-ramp to the 0. Oh, wait, guitar player. Oh, that's new. A young man in gray stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He is playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right, a weathered dog. Pet the dog. Conway pets the dog. The dog closes its eyes and pretends to be asleep. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly, and occasionally mumbles a word. Put $1 in the cup. Conway pulls a wrinkled dollar bill from his back pocket and puts it in the young man's cup. The young man stops playing, pulls out the wet dollar bill out of his whiskey, and hands it back to Conway. Oops. Sorry, my dude. Alright, let's get to that on-ramp. On-ramp. Act 1, Scene 3. Elkhorn Valley. Let's talk to Blue. Conway brushes some dirt off Blue's hat. How's it going, Blue? Not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to the 0 being here. Hey, you got something on your hat. Been digging in Lizette's flowers again? Did you pick that up on the road? Let's do this one. She just can't keep you out of there, can't she? The way I used to yell at you, you'd think he was losing his mind. And obviously you can take different, you can, you know, oh, entrance to what? You can choose different things and the conversation will be different. But I don't think it changes the overall story, the main story. Oh, Act 1, Scene 4. That was quick. Elkhorn Mine. Scene 3 was very short. Hey. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up in her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Yeah, it kind of is an emergency. No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I don't know. Oh, I get to choose. I don't know what she's talking. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Phone inaudible. That's true. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two. But I can. But can I trust him to not just change the locks? That's true. That one. Yes, and I appreciate that, but okay, you're right. Just never mind. I have to go. Sorry. Yes, and I appreciate that, but makes the other person be a dick. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Forget it. Bye. All right. Sarah hangs up the phone and puts it away. So that's Shannon. Stranger. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on, and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... are you kicking me off the property? Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Ha. Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lissette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to the mine? Oh, no. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way. So here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway with... What? Weaver Marquez. Do you know her? Oh, it's Conway. Now I get to be Conway again. Weaver Marquez. Do you know her? So you saw her tonight. I know Weaver. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that too? Of course she did. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd be hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door. Just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. Huh. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. So maybe the Zero is down here somewhere. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn Mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. Where did you see Weaver, or what are you looking for? Both seem like pertinent questions. Where did you see Weaver? At my workshop. She just appeared. I hadn't seen her since a long time. I think Weaver's dead. It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. There's no place for a dog. There's an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else. We've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency responses, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology, okay. Topology, that's the science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fits together. So, okay. We're walking into the mine. Stay, Blue, stay. We'll come back to you. I do PA. That runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. Alright, give it a whirl. Is anybody down there? Nothing. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script. You know, and if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed here. Here, set up that lamp of yours, and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Conway clears his throat nervously. Conway tries to think of something clever to say. I heard the speakers back there crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try to say something in the mouthpiece. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noise into the mouthpiece. Conway taps the mouthpiece, rubs a finger along the surface of the mouthpiece. Taps the mouthpiece. Oh, that's cool. You can hear the echo. Scrapes a coin across the mouthpiece, knocks on the table, hums a deep tone in the mouthpiece. Conway whistles. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with the cave system. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something. Or what did you have for breakfast today? I used to work doing roof repair. Yeah. My boss got a real big job out in Louisville. We even fixed up a church roof once. Louisville. It should have taken us an hour to get there. It seemed like a big project, but doable. But then a thunderstorm hit, and it was too late anyhow. But I was too hungover, and we ran late. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. Yeah, you're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable, or if it's too thin, or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Thinks about the road. A moment earlier in the day. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Visualize a hot meal or a cold drink. Cold drink, please. Conway breathes and relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Oh no! Oh no! Act 1, Scene 5. Elkhorn Mine. Still in the mine. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Shit, okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. It's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay. There's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram right out of the auxiliary exits. If there are any. I think there are. I can walk. What about Weaver? What about the on-ramp? What about Weaver? We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So the controls are on your side. Let's get moving. Oh no, but what about Blue? Oops, sorry. This is one of my worst nightmares, is getting trapped anywhere underground for any period of time. Oh, excuse me. That was a sneeze. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let's go forward first. We'll probably have to turn the table at some point. But let's go see what we find first. Oh. Alright, well, we won't exit yet, because now I want to find out what's in the turntable. I wonder why I can turn the light off. Oh, shit. Did you see that? There are ghost miners. Holy shit. That's cool. Oh, wait, that was the turntable. That's cool. Oh, here we are. This may be hard to believe, but it's hard for me to believe myself, but this whole branch was underwater last I heard. Is it safe? How did that happen? How did that happen? Some careless miner or some unintended machine bored through into an underground lake. The water came in pretty fast, and a lot of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I only heard parts of how it went from there. Sanitized for the bereaved. You know how these big companies are. There was gossip too. The trapped miners couldn't get the pumps going because the power was rationed. They shut all the lights off, but even then it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they... You lost some people down here, didn't you? We all lost people down here. Well, not all of us, but most of us. It doesn't matter now. Look, this whole turntable is still wired up. The controls are dead, but I can use my signal generator to switch tracks if the water hasn't damaged it too much. Or we can just keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company store. Just junk, you know? The miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place. Or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way it is when down... hard to know which way it is down here. It's all so dim and gray. Shannon connects two clip leads from her signal generator to the turntable's electrical panel. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. So... the pendulum and the casket... the bat feeder and the scarecrow. Pendulum in the casket. That's cool. See all the folks who passed away down here. That's really cool. Oh. What have we found? Damn, it's almost totally intact. I thought it would have been destroyed. What is this place? It's a recording studio, basically, kind of thrown together, but when this mine was active, a couple of folk music archivists spent time here recording miner songs. Really academic, ivory tower types. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins, observed, took notes, and then sometimes they'd get someone on lunch break to sing into their microphone. Then I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project and gave the archivists some cold script tokens to pay the miners with for their songs. What do you think the archivists were after? Data, I guess. Comparing intonation, subject matter, diction. You know, all those little details that no one really thinks about when they listen to music. Yeah, academics are great at that stuff. Let's get out of here. Oh, sorry, wrong way. If only point-and-click adventures have cool cutscenes, some of them do. This one sometimes does. Not fully animated, of course, but, you know, in its own style. It's like the cutscenes in an old NES or SNES game. A dusty reel-to-reel tape player is stashed beneath the track, loaded with tape but starved for power. Oh, is that it? Oh. Alright. I guess that's it. Maybe we have to find batteries first or something. But I'm not sure why Shannon can't attach her leads to that, like she did at the turntable. 2 turntables and a microphone. What was the other one? Bat and something? Yep. Bat feeder and scarecrow. I think that's correct. Or is that where we started? Nope, that's correct. Okay. Bat feeder and scarecrow. We've not been this one yet. Bat feeder is a pretty interesting thing to have, but it makes sense down in a cave. Do you hear that? Kind of a muffled rumbling. Maybe we're near water? Could be. There was an underground lake around here years ago. I guess that's why they stopped digging so abruptly here. Presumably that's where the flood was caused from. No ghosts down here either. Broken track. The tracks are all messed up here. This tram isn't going any further. I wonder what's down that tunnel. Well, there was nothing there. Alright, I guess we're just going to exit now. We didn't find any batteries, unfortunately. For that tape recorder. Fear and the Scarecrow. So yeah, Animal Bones and Rowboat. And then we can go to the exit. There we go, Animal Bones and Rowboat. And now we'll head to the exit. We'll turn off... Oops, shit. Oh, no. No, I didn't mean to do this. Oh, my bad. Disconnect. This is what I meant to do. Now we can see the ghosts again. There they are. Some of them, anyway. Yep, there they go. It's really good. They only appear sometimes at the periphery. Exit. Thank God. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, okay. That tunnel, where the tracks were broken. I'd like to take a look down there. Do whatever you need. I'll just wait for you here. If you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look around. Oh, I can do one or the other. Hey, Eugene. This is a very good game. If you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look around. I guess I'll be Shannon. Sure, okay. I'll be right here. No, this is not like New Oregon Trail at all. This is very different. Here we go. I get to be Shannon now. Shannon, this is a bad idea. Why are you doing this, Shannon? What the hell is that? Oh, helmets. Okay. There's Blue. Hey, we made it out. Hey, Blue. Well, this game is basically all dialogue. This is dialogue. Oh, shack. What's that shack? The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves. Dusty stacks of tape reels and notebooks crowd the room, but a bit of moonlight filters through a window near the ceiling. On a small desk in the middle of the room lay 3 notebooks. The red one is labeled J. Marquez. The green one is labeled R. Marquez, and the blue one is unlabeled. Open the red notebook. The pages are covered in disorganized notes, some written horizontally and others scribbled vertically into margins. A few papers are lined more evenly and divided up into charts correlating seasons, lyrics, harmonies, and coal halls. Also, Shannon just ran in. Open the green notebook. On each page is a delicately rendered charcoal drawing. Most are portraits of rugged faces. Near the middle of the book, there are a few drawings of a young girl in a miner's helmet. She plays along the minecart tracks, collecting pieces of wire. In one drawing, another young girl sits nearby, intently studying a book. And then the blue notebook. The notebook is full of Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Near the back of the book, what first looks like it might be... Oh yeah, this place. I didn't think you were coming back. These notebooks are labeled Marquez. Your parents are the archivists? Archivists? No, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were miners. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching a ride, do you? I kind of got a lift out of here and wasn't sure if when I'd be heading back. I can drive. I can handle it. Okay, your decision. I still need to find the 0. I guess I should look for another... Yeah, I still need to find the 0. Well, it's like I told you. Weaver doesn't lie. If she sent you here to find your on-ramp, this is where you should be looking. Or maybe you just weren't listening closely enough. And that's not exactly what she said. I saw Weaver in my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peona, in the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. Hey, doggy. Blue misses out on all the adventures. I wonder why. I guess because she's an old dog. She is wearing a straw hat, though, which is pretty fun. The set's antiques. I guess this is your truck? This is my truck. Alright, Blue. What do you got for me? Blue, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Blue. I never had a dog. Nice to meet you, Blue. I got some dried banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Yeah. I don't really like them anyway. Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. Alright, let's get on the truck. Conway gets back on the road. They always give you the option to just sort of hang out first. Alright, so we're going to the farmhouse again, I think. I wonder if any new things will pop up. I hope not. I've been through all this whole map already. Where was the farmhouse again? Hold on, where was the farmhouse again? There you go. Oh yeah, the ugly tree. What was that? Wait, what was that? Elkhorn Mines. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Rumbling, tape, scarecrow. Oh. Bones boat. Oh, this is the map of the mines. That's cool. Alright, hold on. We gotta go back down to... There it is. There's the farmhouse. I went the wrong way. Yeah, it's really good, Eugene. This is my second time... Well, I played it originally on the PC, but I only got 3 chapters in because it was released by chapters, and then I kind of just stopped playing after chapter 3, even though I have chapter 4 and 5 now. But now I got it on PS4 as soon as it came out. As soon as it came out, and Act 1, Scene 6. And yeah, I'm remembering how great it is. Marquez Farmhouse. Or Marquez, I guess. I forget that he's walking with a limp. I've forgotten about that. But yeah, this goes to some pretty weird places. Wait, where are you going? You have to go up. Why are you going left? There we go. I accidentally went the wrong way. But I'm still going the wrong way. What's going on? Can I not get on that ramp anymore? No, I just stopped there. I'm doing something wrong. Also, I just got a trophy for feeding the dog earlier. So any game that gives you a treat, gives you a trophy for feeding a dog, is A-okay in my book. All right, I walked up now. Am I on the right path? A bit hard to tell. Yes, I think I'm on the right path now. All right, good. There we go. A bit harder to get up to the farmhouse now. But it will soon hove into view. There it is. It's coming. Look at that. Oh, I love that. It was faster before when Conway didn't have a bum leg. Oh, we stopped. Is Shannon leaning on Conway? Or is she offering him a shoulder so he can lean on? Ah, that's what it was. We can talk about the graveyard. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something. I don't know. A decorative grave. What are the names on the headstones? Nowakowski, Padilla. I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before. I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Or maybe they have other. Or maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. Oh, look at that headstone, Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. You're not going to the truck. Don't be crazy. Yeah, we're going to the house. Oh, why isn't Shannon coming? Oh, there she is. For a second, I wasn't sure why Shannon wasn't coming. He seems pretty spry on the steps. So this is where she was? Yeah, it makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I never really had any collateral. I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. Oh, that's cool. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless her situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. She seemed really focused on that old TV. Were you happy to see her? We'll do this one. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there, well, that is a damn antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded, and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lizette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Yeah, go ahead. go do some weird things on the TV. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. It just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that oughta... should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? Hey, that looks dangerous what you're doing there. A little bit to the left? Damn, okay. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. I don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There, just gotta turn it north, south, and... oh, it's dead. Oh, shit. What the hell? The TV screen and the outside just switched pictures. Oh. Oh, is that the 0? Well, hey, hey! We just found the 0. And I believe that's the end of chapter 1? Yeah, or Act 1, excuse me. End of Act 1. Way, Act 1. It's alright. Act 2 is now... oh no, limits and demonstrations. Wait, I thought Act 1 was limits and demonstrations. Okay, play. Limits and demonstrations. Oh, maybe it's, maybe these are interstitials? Limits and demonstrations. So this isn't an Act 1. This is like an epilogue of sorts, I guess, or a bridging. I don't remember this. Is this new? Oh. Limits and demonstrations, says the wall. A Lula Chamberlain retrospective. Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years. This retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form. The pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. They represent a range of scale and impact from the intimate warmth of vertex texture fetch to the infamous visage, the latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. And so, just to describe the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life, and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities and the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? Okay. Well, that's cool. Title card, Basement Puzzle number 2, Artist, Sunset, and Horse. 1976, Plaster and Wire. What do you think she means by puzzle? Can you read covers of these books? Solemn, sad. Can you read the covers of these books? Yeah, it's kind of hard to... Oh, these are the ghosts! Yeah, it's kind of hard to. I wish we could get a little closer. I don't think they're real books. No, they're real. Look, that one says... No, you're right. It's just scratched up cardboard. Emily, Ben, and Bob were the ghosts in the basement of Equus Oils who were playing a TTRPG. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. This is kind of sad. Title card, Overdub Nam June Pike installation in the style of Edward Packer, 1965, 1973, 1980. Magnetic tape, handheld tape, playback head, Speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. I read about this one. It's interactive. How does it work? It's a bunch of old tape, and you run this tape playback head along it, and just listen to the recordings, I guess. Let's try it out. I think you start in the middle. As Bob drags the playback head along the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I'm in an office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. So we met Joseph at the very beginning of this game, and Donald sent him an email. We read the email that Donald sent him, but we never met Donald. A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punch cards on the floor. A synthetic voice recording, spliced awkwardly into the tape, lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches. Examine cards. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Encoded in the holes punched through these cards is the first draft of the poetic subsystem. I can't read punched cards by sight. Donald can, I think. Anyway, this version was pretty underwhelming. To leave room, yes. To activate computer. Okay, so I don't think this was in the original PC version of the game. And I believe that this is calling forward to something that'll happen later. I think this is a, what do you call it? Foreshadowing. I'm a writer, by the way. It's foreshadowing something that happens later in chapter 3, I think. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. So loud, I love it. I am now holding 2 punched cards. On one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note, caves. The other is blank. To insert cave cards, rotate 11 degrees and advance 2 inches. To insert blank card, rotate 95 degrees and advance 14 inches. Caves card, please. We're on a dirt trail in the park. Or, well, it's not really a trail. Donald, it's a trail. It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here on the path we've been walking. Walking sounds. Now, we're walking at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down to the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I. To enter the cave, rotate 65 degrees left and advance 4 inches. That's the only choice? Enter the cave. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. The final resting place. Don't be so morbid. To remember a fond gesture, rotate 180 degrees and advance 23 inches. To regret, a harsh word, rotate 12 degrees and advance 6 inches. Oh, I see. To remember a fond gesture. It's morning now. I'm in the car. I'm driving to work. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape. Then I'll drop it. I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened. So here's a story. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. We got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, and finally ended up at a diner. And now I use the tumbler to store extra pens on my desk. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. No instructions? Hey, go back a bit. Maybe we missed something. I guess we should stop then. Go back a bit. Really? You've gone so far. Yeah, let's go back. Okay, sure. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Final resting place. Don't be so morbid. Yeah, I probably won't get through all of them, Eugene. I'll probably only do a few here and there. It might be longer, also. I haven't decided. Let's regret. It's late morning now. I'm sitting at my desk on my lunch break. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened, so here's a story. The first time I moved to Mexico, I stayed there for 3 years, and I had no contact with either Joseph or Donald in that whole time. They each thought I'd done it to spite them. Maybe I had, in part. But I don't think they ever appreciated the community I had in Mexico, or... Anyway, when I came back, I didn't call them or visit the university. I ran into Donald completely by chance at a hardware store. He asked me why I hadn't called, and I told him it hadn't occurred to me. That is kind of mean. While I eat. No instructions. Hey, no instructions? No, that's the end of this tape strip. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over there? I won't tell a soul. I won't tell a soul. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Think of our work, our research. You'll die in these damn cold caves, and what about those men? You know they'll come back. We'll go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They're not... They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop! Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon, and I'm heading down to zero. You'll be lost forever. But we need your voice for the machine. Lula, it only recognizes your voice. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damned machine does with it. Oh. I guess that's it then. That was interesting. Ooh, that's... okay. What the hell is that? Title card, Visage, 1984. Unknown media. What is that made of? What kind of machines are those? I find this profoundly moving. What do you think, Bob? What is that made of? It's a mystery. Looks like ribbon? Bandages? Oh, have you seen The Invisible Man? It's... Slice a visage to build a visage. A puzzle to its owner. What? It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer. Sounds like it. I think it's lovely. That does look damn weird, though. Look at that. Is it a face? And is that a vending machine inside? Huh. Title card. Vertex texture fetch. Tree, television, and suspended cathode ray tube. 1968. Found materials. Bob, this seems like your kind of thing. The picture on the TV. What is that? It's a lighthouse? No, it's a weather vane or windmill or something. Is it a lighthouse? That's weird. Wow, this lady did some really odd sculptures. Title card, spinning coin suspended. Correcting for angular motion. 1976. Found materials. What a lonely image. It feels so strangely alive. What a lonely image. The image on the screen or the whole thing? On the screen, that coin. Yeah, the whole thing. The microphone meter, that flickering coin. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, kind of anxious, right? I feel like we startled it, and now there's this uncomfortable pause. I feel really drawn to it, but it just makes me nervous. Exit. Oh wait, that's where we started. Alright, let's exit then. Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go. I'd like to look around a bit more. Yeah, this show's exhausting. Yeah, I need to get to work anyway. We saw all the art. Limits and demonstrations. Alright, now we start Act 2. Oh, they cross out. That's kind of cool. They cross out when you're done. Now we start Act 2. Hey, cutscene. Letter. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. Regarding your application. Thank you for your application to Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect. Gaston Trust for Imagine Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your ObVT SVT Robert. Lula throws a letter in the wastebasket. Lula folds the letter up and puts it in her handbag. Lula opens up a folder on her desk labeled proposals. Lula opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. Proposals? Lula sorts through the documents, all printed on a fading letterhead reading Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Proposal number 1, site, hospital, proposed use, auto dealership. Proposal number 2, site, distillery, proposed use, graveyard. Proposal 3, basketball court, proposed use, kennel. None of these are good, but I guess I'll do the second one. Distillery still active, but scaling down operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top of graveyard originally. Hybrids distillery graveyard could share resources. Chapel once repurposed into bottling facility could be repurposed into chapel. Endorsed. Proposal site number 1. Proposal number 1. Site hospital proposed to use auto dealership. Let's review proposal number 1. I guess I gotta review all 3 of them. Hospital closed due to repeated sanitation violations. Auto dealership sanitation requirements comparatively lax. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle-style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. Opposed! Oh, I didn't do the third one. Also, this is the Lula Chamberlain we've been reading about. Rick clears his throat. Busy? How are you, Rick? I shouldn't complain, so... did you get my note? About the proposals? I've just finished them. Oh, great. Okay, I'll tell Diane. I think she was waiting on... I don't know. So, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Act 2, Scene 1. Well, I guess that was our little prologue. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Yay! Talk to Shannon. Didn't we just pass this place? Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think do they do here? It looks like an office building. It looks like a cathedral. What do you think? What do you think? When I got my electrician's license, I had to go to this government building in Frankfurt. Kind of low to the ground. A bit older. Didn't really look like this place, I guess, but they all have that same feel. Bureaucracy in the air. Too much concrete. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Oh, that's a good point. Both. Ha. Okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. Let's talk to Blue now. Blue! Get a good rest in the truck? This leg is getting kind of stiff now, Blue. Get a good rest in the truck? Yeah, I know you love to drive. I do too, usually. The wind in your ears. Yeah, I saw you back there, Blue. I love Blue. Barrier. End of the line? Seems that way. Maybe it's still under construction. Well, work seems to have stopped for the moment. Alright, I guess we have to walk downstairs, is it? Oh wait, there's a fishing pole over here. Is there a fishing minigame in this game? That'd be hilarious. Oh no, I can't fish. Boo! I thought there would be a fishing minigame. Alright, down the steps, I guess. Oh, no, not down the steps? Oh, where are we supposed to go then? Can't get back in the truck. Oh, we can go past the barrier. My bad. Oh, bell, yes. Let's ring that bell. Oh, hello. Well, here you are. Better late than ever, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Want to settle? Shannon says, want to settle a bet? Well, we're actually a bit lost, man. Want to settle a bet? I'm actually pretty busy, but sure. What's up? Can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Wow. Okay. Is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? Yeah, I guess it is a bit philosophical. We're just lost. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I wouldn't say you're dressed like a philosopher. Oh, how am I dressed? You work, like me. I take care of the heating and cooling and watch the front desk. You know, at first I thought you were here delivering whiskey for our little celebration. But you don't look like one of the boys from the distillery either. What are you celebrating? Oh, the less I understand, the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnace hot. And listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it. I just paint. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. You know where that is? Dogwood. Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first we've got to get you in the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. What? Now let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon. And Juana's out on a site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area. Or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? I don't know what that means, but let's go to the... Ooh, grotesques. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. Oh, those are TVs. I thought they were windows. Where are you going? The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is awkward to shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. Huh. Oh wait, one over there. The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passengers should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of successful elevator design. I've never been in that kind of an elevator. Or lift. We'll talk to Marianne in a second. But I want to check these books out. 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Conway picks up the envelope. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to Marianne. Oh good, I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there, 5th floor. Okay, we did see the elevator. Oop. He is walking a bit weird, huh? But he's faster than he was just now. Ding. Can we stop on the other floors? That would be interesting. Or do we have to go straight up to floor 5? She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans the column of elevator buttons. 5th floor, diagrams and drafts. 4th floor, archives and records. 3rd floor, bears. What? 2nd floor, conference room. 1st floor, clerk's offices. And lobby. So we're in the lobby, so let's go to the 1st floor. We'll ascend up. But I want to talk to everybody or look at everything. The rooms aren't that big anyway, the floors, I mean. Hello? Are you lost? Very much so, yes. Okay, well, let's get you pointed in the right direction then. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Alright, let's go to Clerk Metzstein then. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. Ingestion card? Oh, no ingestion card? Okay, that's okay. Just go talk to Clerk Boehm first. He'll get you set up with one. Clerk Boehm is just over there in the corner. Happy to help. Howdy, here for an ingestion card? No problem. Here, I'm just threw some papers on his desk. Happy to help. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there are some back in the archive. You'll have to put in a special request to Clerk Macmillan. She's the document czar. Straight back at the end of the office there, by the file cabinets. Okay. Documents request? 1 ingestion card, please. Happy to help. Please just put your requisition form in the inbox and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Requisition form? Yes, you don't have one? Shouldn't be a problem. They're quite easy to fill out. Just ask Clerk Metzstein and she'll get you sorted. Oh my god. We'll stop soon, I promise. Requisition form? No problem. I'll just need your ingestion card to mark it outgoing in my logbook. We're done here. Can you play? Wait, I don't have an ingestion card yet. Oh, no ingestion card? Okay, that's okay. Just go talk to Clark Boehm first and he'll get you set up with one. Yeah, we're gonna not do that. That's very funny though. Alright, we'll have Shannon get angry. Yeah, he does the same thing again. Looks like I'm out. Yeah. Oh, no, it's... I mean, that's her right there in the cardigan. Oh, yeah, there she is. Wait, why didn't I... Huh. Alright, well, I guess if I'd gone to the 5th floor, they would have told me to go to the 4th floor and such. Interesting. Well, let's go up before we talk to Lula. Because now I didn't realize she would be right there. I want to go see the rest of the floors. Alright, let's go up to 5th floor now. That's pretty hilarious. I guess I accidentally skipped some stuff. Also, I gotta go to the 3rd floor. It says bears. Diagrams and graphs, yeah. There's just the one guy. It's skipping the record player. There we go. I think I know this piece of music. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lula Chamberlain? No. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. She really made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... Alright, so that would have been it. They just would have told me to go back to 1st floor. I definitely know this piece of music. I've heard it before. But I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. I may have even heard it in like a Disney cartoon or something. 4th floor this time. Archives and records. I think we'll make it through these floors, talk to Lula, and then I think we'll be done for the evening. Anything here for me to interact with? Just a bunch of stuff. No, guess not. Oh, hey. I could go back here. Oh, but there's nothing back here either. Alright. I guess that's it. Oh my god, are there actually bears on floor 3? We're definitely going to see the bears. I forgot that I can speed it up. I hold down the O button. Look, it's bears. Don't eat us. They all turn to look at us, though. It is actually a bunch of bears. This is a weird place. I can't talk to any of the bears, unfortunately. Oh, look, there's more bears back here. Hey, bears. Oh, there's a lot of you, huh? Oh, I can walk behind the walls. Okay. Alright. Oh, God. Walk forward, Conway. Nope, that's still not forward. I think that was forward. Yeah, there we go. Bit hard to see. Alright. The floor with the bears. Alright, 2nd floor. Conference room. There are people in that room. I wonder what they're talking about. They're having a meeting of some kind. Again, they all stare at me. Oh no, my wireless controller battery is low. Level is low. Good thing we're about to end. Oh, wait, what's that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? What happened? Oh no. Oh no, I can't see it now. What happened? Yeah, what's going on? What is that? Organ. Huh. Is he barbecuing? I think that man is... Yeah, he is. He's barbecuing something there. On a small little grill. A charcoal grill. Huh. Well. Glad I came here. I definitely missed this on the PC version. He is shirtless, or they are shirtless, this person. Wearing like board shorts. And judging by their gray hair, they're also oldish. Why would you barbecue topless though? You might burn your body. pretty good organ music. Not gonna lie. He's playing sorry. I keep assuming the gender. They are playing a full song. I guess it does kind of resemble a cathedral now. They're finished. Back to grilling. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that very much. Hey, I heard the organ performance. I haven't looked at the trophy list, so this is all a surprise to me every time it pops up. Alright, we'll go talk to Lula now. And finish off. I like the little music that happens when we're in the when we're in the elevator. Alright. Let's go talk to Lula. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. Arthritis? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on a Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house. Basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the Zero? The gas station attendant told us we need to take the Zero to get there. My cousin Weaver sent us this way. Yeah, let's do that one. Your cousin Weaver? Weaver Marquez? I hadn't expected to hear from her again. Do you know her? She came through here as an intern. One of my old colleagues must have referred her. Do you know I never asked? Anyway, there's not much challenging work here, much less for a gifted mathematician. She helped translate some notes on architectural plans I picked up in Mexico. She was very bored. We used to sit on the steps by the river on our lunch break and talk about geometry. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I had recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university about a new acoustic surveying venture. I often worry she became wrapped up in some tenured professor's quixotic research project. You know the type. Gray-haired, intellectual, narcissistic. Well, that is... I guess she sent you here because she respected me. Thought I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Get over yourself. That's a bit harsh. But where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under 0 for autonyms. No, sorry, O for autonyms. Probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. Really? Okay. Can we do this puzzle in the next 5 minutes? So now we're going to 4th floor. Hello, bears. Weirdest floor in any office building. It's the bear floor. Gotta watch out. Oh, there's a left-hand side as well. I didn't realize. Oh, we can't go left. Okay, fine. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Inside front cover. Inside front cover. Document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Page 1. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Page 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Inside back cover. Failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked in. Failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked in on page 63 but not present. Alright, that's... Oh, page 63. Check in. Failing antique shops. Monday 3 p.m. Signee Ed Bohm. Inside front cover. Alright, put the logbook away. Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Alright. Back down to floor 1. Floor 1. Seriously, that Muzak is it's a very good it's a very good detail. The bears turn to look when the lift goes past them as well. I didn't realize. Alright, Mr. Bohm might have that Failing Antique Shops book. Can I talk to Mr. Bohm? He was right here. No, I can't. Okay. Just Lula. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, you've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? and then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Mary Ann at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you've had the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Alright, so now I guess we're leaving. We'll finish this scene and then call it a night. I did start a bit late, so I'll end a bit late as well. Talk to Mary Ann for directions to the church, she said, right? Oh, what's that? This crab is wearing an empty inkjet cartridge as a shell. Huh. Oh yeah, there are animals down here. Weird. This crab is wearing a dense chain of paper clips as a shell. Oh no, these poor crabs. They've had to use office supplies. Get what you need? Lula said you could direct us to the church? Be straight with me, what is this place? Just another office, lady. Just another job. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office? I wasn't here for that, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I wouldn't judge until I'd seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them out of some of their old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. Just get back on the Zero and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. Alright, so now we're going to see the Zero for the first time. Oh wait, no, go back. They stay for a while. There's more hermit crabs to look at. This crab is wearing a manila folder as a shell. Wow, these crabs, these poor crabs. Anything over here now? Nothing at the fishing pole? Nah, nothing. Alright. Still can't go down the steps, right? Oh, wait. This crab is wearing a pencil cup as a shell. Any other crabs we miss? No, right? No, alright, let's get on the truck. Let's get on the Zero. So you can just see it. This will be your first, so if we're like 2+ hours into the game, and this is going to be our first look at Kentucky Route Zero. So yeah, here it is. It's a weird winding Mobius strip. The jaws, the bat wings, and see here when we come back to the front, the cactus. The Bureau's not here anymore. So if you want to go back to the Bureau, we have to go back around. Find the crystal and then turn around. Bureau of Secret Tourism. Oh yeah. It's a target insertion if the interpreter is curious. All directions start from the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. River tunnels. These tunnels are series of arterials excavated by runoff from an underground river which long ago evaporated. Now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Now turn around again, and you're almost upon it. To return, simply find the feather again and turn around. The Demaxian Gallery, a gallery of mislaid features abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. Drive counterclockwise toward the TV. When you reach the TV, drive clockwise to the antenna. Now turn around again and head just past the barn. To return to the Bureau, find the TV again and turn around. Mineral springs. These mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweet youth from the pores of the cave walls. Its sweet dampness evaporating and then recollecting on the ruddy faces of rejuvenated bathers. Drive clockwise to the feather, then come back to the talon, turn again, and there you are. To return to the bureau, find the feather and again and turn around. Meditation tunnels. It is recommended as a site for meditation, an introspective labyrinth through which to walk one's concerns slowly like a breathing exercise. Drive clockwise to the scarecrow, then turn around and head counterclockwise until you reach the pendulum. Reverse direction once more, keep driving clockwise, and you can't miss it. To return, find the scarecrow again, turn around, and before long you'll be back at the bureau. The Deep Valley. The site of an epic laceration of the very heart of the world, certainly left by some great power, perhaps a casualty in a battle between God and dinosaur. Drive counterclockwise to the bottle. Turn around, drive clockwise to the still. Turn around, you're nearly on top of it. To return, find the bottle again, turn around, and head back. Happy hitchhiking. Oh. That was a... Wait, what was that number? 270-301-5797. Huh. I'll have to get that. I'm sure that'll be important later. So yeah. So let's just quickly get to the church. That's the lightning bolt. The sandwich. Where's the dang crystal? The icosahedron. I don't know how many sides that is. The cathode ray. The bottle. Dang, where's the crystal? Did I go the wrong way? The TV. The cenote. Cenote, I mean. The pipe organ. Still no crystal. The crystal! Alright, so there's the crystal. Now we go back. Oh, what's that? What was that? Oh, shit. 65. Wait. What? $8192. What does that mean? Just keep going, I guess. Self-storage. Is that it? Storage, yeah, storage, that's right. Can you stop for fried chicken along the way? Alright, Act 2, Scene 2. So we'll stop here. Now that we've made it to the church. St. Thomas Church. And maybe I'll continue this. Or maybe I'll do it on my own time. I'm not sure yet. It is a very good game. Can I... Here are my options. Multiplayer. Oh, that's cool. No, can I just leave here? Ephemera? Oh, okay. Oops, sorry. Quit. Back to the circle. Ah, okay. So I can continue here. Yeah, alright. So there we go. So yeah, Act 2. So I might play this on stream. I might just finish it on stream. The first three, like I said, I played through the first three chapters, although there's new stuff and stuff that I didn't find the first time I played. So I might continue this. I haven't decided. But yeah, this is a very good game. Even if I don't continue it, you should get it and play it. It's very good. And there's a lot of really sweet and heartbreaking stuff that I've seen towards later on. And it's just, it's a very well-written game with lots to see and do. As you saw, right? I got to try and visit all those places on the Zero as well. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Tomorrow I am playing, continuing / possibly finishing Rondo of Blood. Rondo of Blood doesn't be a very long game. I think I'm pretty sure I'll fight Dracula at least once with one character. And then on Sunday, Felicia and I will be finishing Lego DC Supervillains. We've got 4 DLC levels to do. And then after that, after we finish those 4 DLC levels, depending on how much time we have left, we might do some more free play levels, or we might do some open world stuff in Gotham or Metropolis or the Swamp or whatever. So yeah, we'll do some stuff there. And then on Tuesday, we're going to do a new narrative game. We haven't decided yet. Hey, maybe it'll be Kentucky Route Zero. No, probably not. We'll probably do something else. And then next week, Wednesday, as Eugene mentioned, I'm going to play through some of the Kunio-kun games. I have the Kunio-kun, the World Classics Collection, it's called. And it has, let me count them here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 games, of which I've played maybe 4 of them. Some of them are Japanese only, so I'm pretty sure I didn't play those. But Super Dodgeball I've played many times. It's a great game. I love it. I've played some River City Ransom. I've played Double Dragon and Double Dragon 2. Although I don't think I ever beat either one of them. And then there's 14 other games on here. So, you know, I'll do some of those games. And, you know, we'll see. I'll probably do a little bit and then move on to the next game. Maybe I can get through all 18. Who knows? Yeah. And that's what the week looks like. So yeah, thanks. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Thanks so much for hanging out. Zombie and Eugene especially, and whoever else has been watching. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow for Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Yeah, thanks. Hope you enjoy this. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. There it is.